name is Ryan Matthews. I have relocated here with my family from Cape Town, South Africa. My wife and I have two boys. They are 8 and 10 years old.
I arrived mid-October last year, so I had my first anniversary like a few weeks ago, and I was coming from Australia. My line of work is nuclear sciences for health.
My name is Ruth. I live in Deep River. I moved here from New York City, quit corporate life.
Having kids with you in tow actually helps you integrate into the community, but it's actually been quite a joy. They're very accommodating. It's a fairly small schools. There's the Catholic School Board and the Renfrew County District School Board, and they're both very accommodating. The class sizes are fairly small, and there's a diversity in the class.
Found Deep River to be the home that I've always wanted and the perfect place to bring up our 3-year-old son, Finian. Finn has access to a lot of other kids and a lot of other activities. At 3, he's on skis and cross-country skis.
And it feels completely safe. Our boys can go on their bikes by themselves. They can be unaccompanied walking to school. It's an incredible lifestyle. And the river, of course, is like a playground in the summertime. And it's all accessible, within a bike ride or a walk, depending on where you are in the town.
Whatever you are interested in, there's a club for that here in Deep River. When I first got here, I decided to dabble in pottery. There's a great woodworking club, has all of the facilities that you could possibly look for. The basics of arenas and hospital, and I did my yoga teacher training here and then started to teach from home. When you just scratch below the surface and get to meet and talk to the people, you discover this entrepreneurial vibe.
I'm already registered at the wholesale stop. So the first advice I think you gave me is go on Facebook because that's where everybody shares a lot of things, and the community is really super alive. So advice is really get out there, connect with the community, enjoy the nature around us.
And have to expect that when you relocate countries or relocate cities, there will be times where they are difficult. I would advise people to, if you can, just integrate as quickly as you can. The community here is very friendly.
People know Deep River as CNL and as a place of work, but I have discovered this incredible entrepreneurial, artisanal community. Previously it was always city living, big cities, and London, Melbourne and New York, but really a chance to get reacquainted with nature. Just living in such close proximity to nature is what's probably most striking about Deep River. The highway goes right through it, but if you take a moment and come into it, it is full of forests and trails, rivers and river beaches, cross-country skiing every day, and have a little downhill ski, all without the hassle of parking and traffic and crowds.
It's accessible, close by. We don't have to jump in our car for everything. Kids can walk to school every day. We can walk down the beach or take our bikes. Just shifting a lifestyle to something that's a little bit more outdoors and accessible.
What else I've found really unique about Deep River, apart from the proximity to nature, it's been very easy to settle in here and to make friends. For my son Finn to become connected, there's a wonderful daycare. Natural beauty of the place definitely comes to mind, but really I would have to say there is just an ease here, a certain pace, which I think everyone is coming to that realization that slowing down a little bit is better. More time with the community, more time for yourself and your family. Pandemic living has just reaffirmed that there is so much to a quality of life that's available here in Deep River. People who don't know Deep River might see it as being quite, you could be isolated here, and I have actually found you can be more isolated in a city. That the closeness of the community here, you're not trying to replicate consumerism or that kind of hectic social life. But I have found that it's more than compensated for because of the connection with people. If you look for it here, I feel you'll find it. I just couldn't think of a better place for a family to settle.